Hi, I'm Carlos Garcia, and this is the Commissioner's Report.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another edition of the Commissioner's Report. I'm your commissioner and current league champion, Carlos Garcia, the greatest championer in all the land. And I'm here to tell you that this week we're back to cover weeks 7 and 8 at the Cat House NFL Fantasy Football League, baby. Let's get to it. And because sometimes it's better lucky than good, for week 7, your championer was able to scrape on by Team Grande after the big guy shit the bed and left streaks all over himself, leaving me the W with a win of 85.5 to 71. Team Gross gave Team Colbauer the old slap and tickle when he beat him 97 to 82.5. Team Tom found himself back to his tuckering ways when he tuckered Team Scott right in the lady parts, beating him 130.5 to 103. Team Hayes kept his revenge alive when he barely scraped by Team Nemeth, defeating him by 1 point, 105.5 to 104.5. In another 1 point win, Team Gary took the W right from Team Andy Wee's cold dead hands when he defeated him 110.5 to 109.5. And last but not least, Team Bruce edged out Team Giametta in the fantasy football team and in the bedroom in the battle of teams that smell like sphincters, beating him 76.5 to 63.5. Ugh. And in week 8, we also had quite the action-packed week. Your championer got another W under his belt, this time thanks to the highest scoring bench in the league, baby, after coming down to bench points due to a tie game between Team Gary and myself that ended 97.5 to 97.5. Team Gross kept his perfect season streak rocking when it beat Team Time 102.5 to 85.5. And Team Nemeth got himself back in the winners column in a big way when he defeated Team Scott 129.5 to 109. Plus, Vanilla Ice's revenge kept rolling on as Team Highest crushed Team Andy Wee 120.5 to 85.5. Team Grande stood tall once again when he crushed Team Bruce 132 to 87. And last but not least, ladies and gents, Team Giametta finally turned off the TKOs on his team when he destroyed Team Colbauer 147.5 to 98. Good God. This breaks the league out into the following places, folks. It's still anybody's ball game, but you better get on it, bottom guys, because the playoffs will be here before you know it. And now for your Week 7 Team of the Week.
In the Cat House Fantasy Football League, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one Tom Majestic's gonna shove up your ass! Tom Majestic is back, tuckering dudes in the pussy like never before. Tom Majestic is the Team of the Week, Week 7. Yeah!
And now for your Week 8 Team of the Week.
They said he was a loser.
You lost again? What a loser!
They said he was a joke.
What a joke!
They said his hair was really red.
And he's a ginger!
But this week, Danny Giametta showed the world that it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and he doesn't hear your mom singing.
Hey man, that's not cool.
Danny Giametta is the Week 8 Team of the Week.
And now it's time once again for everybody's favorite segment of the week, baby! The Team of the Week. Hit it!
Do you remember the adventures of Charlie Brown? Well, you asked for it and you got it, folks, because Charlie Brown is back and all grown up, and we've totally made him a minority for some reason. Starring Carlos Garcia as Carlos Brown. And Danny Giametta as Charlie's favorite teacher, Mr. G.
Well, hi there, Mr. G. How's it going?
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, you lost at fantasy football again and everybody's making fun of you? Well, it can't be that bad. What was your score?
Wah, 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 wah.
63.5 points? Good golly. That is pretty embarrassing, Mr. G. But hey, at least you have a strong support system in your life to help you get over it.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
You say your wife also left you?
Wah. Wah, 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 wah.
And earlier today, your doctor diagnosed you with a very rare kind of nipple herpes?
Wah.
And you're saying they found an anal fissure the size of a tangerine inside you?
Wah.
Boy, howdy, Mr. G. That does sound like quite a terrible day. Anywho, there's Snoopy over there. That means I gotta get to 5th period. Would you like me to tell your wife anything if I see her?
Wah, 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 wah.
You miss when she would make you wear a diaper and have you do a sexy talk as a baby?
Wah.
I think you should tell her yourself. But anyways, gotta go, Mr. G. Goodbye.
Wow.
Ew, please don't touch me. And we're not done, folks, because it's time for the Week 8 edition of the Joke of the Week. Hit it again!
When two friends decided they wanted to suck the most at the Cat House Fantasy Football League, they thought only one could be number one. However, when friendship is the most important, they decided to put their competition aside and just suck together. This week, watch two dudes suck like never before in a movie deemed way too graphic for the Cat House Fantasy Football League. Watch these two friends eat a hot dog together at the same time in Eyes Stuck Shut, the Chambers and Majestic story.
This week, we have another great week of action coming your way for Week 9 as your champion face off against Team Highest. Team Nemeth is up against Team Gross. Team Andy Wee is up against Team Scott. Team Gary face off against Team Bruce. Team Colbauer versus Team Grande. And Team Scott faces off against Team Giametta. Some of these games will be close and some will be bloodbaths, so find out how things turn out on the next edition of the Commissioner's Report. And there you have it, folks. This has been the Commissioner's Report. For questions or feedback, please mail your letters to the Gary Britton Bat Luck Fund, where there's always an excuse. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Carlos Does the World. We'll be back next week with another edition of the Commissioner's Report.